we are back. As promised last time, we had, towards the end of our last video, / first video, we had talked about some things that we had sent each other from the other side of the country and what we can do with those. So these are things that I had in my closet. Charmaine, the YYT end, I had in my closet that I hadn't really done anything with, loved them, didn't quite know what to do with them. I boxed them up and sent them to
me, Cheryl, the YYC end, YYC also known as Calgary. Yeah, and I had some things in my closet that I bought, a couple of Poshmark things, I think Goodwill things that I thought would work really well for me, but then didn't quite fit or didn't quite work. Some things that I desperately didn't want to let go of because I loved them so much, even though they didn't work for me. Put them in a box and sent them to Charmaine. And the funny thing was, because we actually sometimes are organized and coordinated. We shipped the boxes on the same day, and they actually arrived opposite ends on the same day. Hilarious.
They did.
So the funny thing is, I don't know, and we always have those little cards at the beginning of the video, so I'll drop them in, that just lets you know, like, size-wise where we are and that we're not the same size. And that's not because the numbers are really relevant or they mean anything, because they're stupid. But you'll notice probably that I sent Charmaine a few extra things, like quite a few things to choose from, because things that are too small for me might still be 2 sizes too big. Like, who the heck knows? So she had a lot of options, and then I have 2 really awesome options here, or 3, I think. And all I've done is just take the label off and stuff. So we're gonna open those up for you, and then we'll do some trying on maybe, and insert some clips of those. So let's see what we got. Do you want to go first?
Funny thing is, I was thinking maybe we should have kept, I got excited and I did 100% rip the label off. But the funny thing is, I'm thinking that in terms of what we were joking about last time, that we did a voiceover and completely had to bail on that idea because we sound so similar, nobody would know who was who. That does not hold true for our handwriting.
No.
Our handwriting is close.
No, it's true.
Like, I look at yours and it looks like very teachery and neat, and mine is like, now mine can be, if I take my time and print it, we're okay. But if I just, like, actual handwriting,
it's not that bad.
Not that great.
But you're right. They do look totally different. Okay, so what's the first thing you got in there? I mean, I know, but tell the people. Tell the people.
I'm going to go first. So the first thing I have is this cardigan.
I washed it and I think the lining shrunk. I'm so mad.
I like, the lining is neat. When I initially took this out of the box, so let's see if you can see this really neat little bird printed lining. I do really like this lining, and I may do some further investigation, and I don't know if you thought of this. Did you think of separating them?
No, I didn't.
I mean, this doesn't look like a complicated stitch here to me.
I'm going to be so annoyed if you take it apart and it totally works. No, I'm not going to be annoyed. I'm bugging you. I mean, fine. No. But
I'd have to investigate to see if everything on that inside lining is all finished seams.
Totally. It may not take it apart. It'll be super cute. Like, it's a great sweater. It's black and white. It's neutral, but it's not, like, neutral but not boring is something that I enjoy. So it's neutral, it's black and white, but it has a little bit of interest.
Take it apart. Even if I don't take it apart, I still think it's cute, and I still think it has potential. And again, what is wrong with me? Why do I want to wear this backwards as a sweater and have to? Why do I want to wear it backwards?
Because you don't like rules. Wear it backwards and put on your iris necklaces, like we said last time. We should. How many times can we mention iris Apfel per video? I wonder. So far, we're.
All of the times, like, should we?
Well, yeah.
Should I move with? Okay. Speaking of, like, we'll shift over here. Where is she? Where is she?
There's Humphrey Bogart. There's Iris.
There she is.
Yeah.
She's, with me in my closet every day.
In case it's not obvious yet, the reason we joke about that and the reason I tease Charmaine about that is she's a huge fan of Iris Apfel, and I don't blame her. Iris is amazing. I love her. I actually just ordered her Accidental Icon book. At the same time that I ordered the Bill Cunningham On the Street book. So anyway, that's why I'm joking about turning things backwards and wearing your iris necklaces, because why not?
It's just, and it makes me laugh. It was like, it's starting to explain things, because if you ask my trainer at the gym, if you ask him what my learning curve is, he will tell you backwards. It's like, Charmaine, throw a lead push kick. I will throw a rear push kick. Backwards.
That's funny.
Apparently it's a thing.
But anyway,
Okay, so
I
let's
hope
see
that
what we
sweater
have
works for you, because when I tried it on, I thought it fit, and then I came home and I washed it, because I wash everything when you come home from the thrift store, like, most people do. And I didn't do anything crazy washing it. Washed it on cold, gentle, all the things. But it just, when I put it on afterwards, it's like there wasn't enough give, and I sort of felt like I would be like this, and it's just not, that wasn't going to work.
No, the straight jacket feeling is never good. Anything that feels like that is a no-go. No dice. No dice. Then next we have this one. I didn't realize that this was a different color on the front and the back.
Yeah.
I did not realize
different color front to back. So it has green on the sleeves.
We have sort of a blush front.
Yep.
Zippers on either side. Green on the sleeve.
And then
cream
on the
back.
Yeah. And the thing for me with that one is the way it fits is that the zippers just don't, like, I can't have the zippers closed. I can, but again, it feels a little bit constricting around the hips. So I tend to wear it with the zippers left open, and then it just doesn't look, I don't know, it's not great.
Right.
But
it kind of looks like it's supposed to have a little bit of a boxier kind of shape. So I guess maybe if it doesn't have that shape, then it doesn't quite fall where it thinks it's supposed to. Like, it has a thought process.
Exactly that.
Now, when I got to this
thought process, so I'm with you.
When I got to this next one, I was like, I could stop opening this box right now. There could have been nothing else in this box other than this.
I know
and
which
I
one it is.
So happy.
I know which one it is.
Come on. Come on.
That's the Zara plaid pencil skirt.
Like, this makes me sad for you.
No, it's fine. I'll find another one. But I bought it on Poshmark, and the seller was lovely. I asked for measurements, and she gave me all the waist measurements, and so I thought it was perfect. The measurements and everything seemed good, but where it's designed to fit high on the waist, it's just, it doesn't work for me. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. Let's just spit it out, Cheryl. It doesn't fit.
Well, I hope it does. And I'm also kind of Can we just
for you. It'll be fine.
But no. Can we just take a second to think about pattern mixing with the orange and the navy and look at the sweater that I have on right now? Like, was I planning to like
do it? Totally.
Somehow my brain know that we were like, was going to happen today?
Yeah.
This might. Okay, I'm gonna hold that thought.
When you try it on, when you try it on with that.
I'm gonna hold that thought.
Because we are gonna do some trying on here in a minute. So
we have these.
Now, these may well be, like, these might be way too big for you, but it just depends on how you'd like them to fit. Like, they're the Old Navy Pixie. Is that what they are? Pixie chinos? Pixie something?
Yeah, that's what they are. So they'll probably be ankle length.
Yeah.
We think?
Yeah. They're meant to be ankle length, but they're meant to be a really slim fit, so it just depends on whether you'd like them to be a roomier fit. They might be way too big, but try them out.
We'll see. I would assume ankle length for, I will say, regular height people. They may be full length pants on me.
They were ankle length for me, so you'll be fine.
Okay, then we should be fine. Yeah. And we are down to our last thing. This one I knew was in here because we had a conversation about this one.
Yes.
And this is nice.
It's pretty epic. That is BCBG. Okay, I have to tell you this. It's so ridiculous. Every time I want to say BCBG, in my brain, I have to tell myself not to say BCBG Max Azaria, because that's the guy, like, that's the actor and the crazy voice guy and the Simpsons voice guy. That is not the designer, and I know this, but every single time I have to tell myself that's not the right guy.
If he was that multi-talented, it would actually be pretty cool.
Honestly.
Just saying.
Anyway. So
that is a nice jacket.
It is a nice jacket. And I found it at a thrift store. I don't even think it was $20. I don't even know if it was $15, honestly. I don't remember the price.
Wow.
But I remember the price was so good that I thought, I don't care that I can't button this. This is amazing. And because of the design, if you could hold it up again for a second, because of the way the zippers are and the way the asymmetrical zip and the buttons are, you really can kind of fake it if you can't zip it, because you can
Oh, you
sort of
could.
pretend it's meant to be left open. But again, it's just the issue of I don't have enough movement through the back and the shoulders. So, it's one thing if I want to wear it and stand still all day, but that's not life. So,
It's yeah, and you don't want to hulk out of something.
no, I don't really want to hulk out of a BCBG blazer. That'd be not good.
Okay, so there's probably a little bit less in your box,
Yeah,
but let's see what's yours. I'm now down to the bottom. This was the last thing.
But that's what I said. Remember that I have to rearrange. I was sending you a few more things because we were less sure what was going to fit you. But you, the things that you sent me, we were pretty sure would actually fit. So
Right.
This is the first one. This is like a fabulous floral but fall color. Autumnal was not a word I use very often, but for lack of a better one, skirt. I'm going to make a lot of noise moving this chair, but this is about, oh yeah, it's perfect like midi skirt length. It's like mid calf, which is not a length that I find very often because, again, short people problems. But yeah, that's a great pattern. And you were telling me, I knew this was in the box because you were telling me that someone made this. This is handmade by a real life person that we actually know.
Yeah. It's handmade by a real life person. I'm still struggling to find, she's so awesome, but honestly, I'm struggling to find the one thing that she can't do. Like let's see, she makes her own chocolate. She makes her own clothes. She makes one of the best salsas I've ever had. Like anyway, she's really, really sweet. Really, she makes her own pottery.
Wow.
Like, it's just crazy. Yeah, it's craziness. But that skirt, so we had worked together at the time. Initially, she had given that skirt to another coworker of ours who had worn it for a while and thought, I really love it. It's great, but I think maybe it's somebody else's turn to love it. So then she had given it to me. And like you said earlier, one of those things that you didn't want to part with because it's so good, but was too big for me. And I tried everything. Like I folded over the waistband and I tried to, I was fighting with it too much. So I sent it out to you. But yes, it's handmade and it's so well done.
Oh, it's awesome. It's really well done. It looks great. The fabric is great. Like, yeah, I will get a lot of wear out of this for sure.
And thank you, Rochelle.
Rochelle? Thank you, Rochelle. And then the other thing in there is this pink martini fabulous wool coat with a little puff sleeve. And where's Denise when you need her? Because Denise is just gonna love the buttons and the lining.
It's true.
And so, imagine putting these two together though. Like,
I know. I thought of that.
Hello, fabulous fall outfit. Do I have brown or burgundy or any kind of tan boots? And I don't know. I don't need much to make it work. That's pretty awesome.
No, I think you need boots, tights, either like a turtleneck or a long sleeve t-shirt. Job done. Fair enough. We'll see how that goes.
Awesome. And then we need to pick out a photo of a childhood outfit. Me
too.
I don't have high hopes for this.
I do. I think there's some
matching, all the matching, everything we had from the time we were in kindergarten to grade 6 was matching everything.
So much matching.
Canadian kids our age. I wonder if they remember the Video Hits t-shirts. I had the peach one. Which color did you have?
I think we both had peach ones.
Of course, because they were matching.
Yeah, we both had peach ones.
Oh, man.
Video Hits t-shirts. Although, do you remember the day that those showed up? We thought we were the shit.
Well, yeah.
Just saying. The day that they showed up in the mail or wherever they came from.
Are you trying to say we weren't? I disagree. I strongly disagree. And so would... Oh, I just forgot her name. Who was the host at the time? Oof. Oh, no. Lori something. She's married to the producer of Regis and Kelly. It's not even Regis and Kelly anymore. Kelly and Ryan. Whatever the show has gone through.
She's married to Gilman?
Yes. She is, was, has been.
Somebody married Gilman?
I know. I don't know why I know these random things.
Sorry. That was
sorry.
terrible. That was terrible. I did not mean that. That was bad.
I don't think he's watching, and I think he'll be okay. So anyway, rabbit holes galore. We can't go down all of them. Goodbye, friends. Thank you for watching, and we will see you another day.
Next time.